Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to explain Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Episode 44 Part 1. So let's start the video. A Tekadon Master visits Kevin's garage, looking for an Omnitrix signal. Kevin attacks, ending up unconscious. Gwen later finds him clad in sports clothes as they promised Julie they'd help her practice tennis. Kevin points out the need to hunt down the weapons master, as he is a bigger threat than every Tekadon they've ever faced combined. Meanwhile, Ben and Julie are playing tennis. Ben isn't doing well, but then he transforms into Echo to play better against Julie. Inspector 13 arrives on scene. After Echo transforms back into Ben, Inspector 13 wants to study the Ultimatrix, so he captures Ben. He takes Ben on his ship, telling him that he was sent to investigate a series of Tekadon unit failures and wishes to reverse-engineer the Ultimatrix to revolutionize the weapons industry, so he tries to cut off the Ultimatrix, but Ben tells him that a security measure in the Ultimatrix will cause it to self-destruct if he cuts it off, so Inspector 13 hacks the Ultimatrix instead, easily breaching the security measures and unlocks the master control. Gwen and Kevin teleport aboard. Gwen destroys the security machines that Inspector 13 sends at them, for they have no defense against anodite powers, but they are adapting to her. Ben tries transforming, but it backfires, causing Gwen and Kevin to transform into Diamondhead and Jetray respectively. They are released off of the ship, falling down to Earth. Gwen, as Diamondhead, encases herself and Jetray in a mana crystal by accident, allowing them to land safely. Inspector 13's ship is damaged in the battle, so he flies to the Tekadon factory in downtown Bellwood to use its technology and materials for repairs. Ben is able to escape into the factory, and the Weapon Master pursues him. Ben uses some Tekadon hands from the incomplete Tekadons to try and defeat Inspector 13. In the battle, Gwen and Kevin call Ben and tell him that they want to be transformed back into normal, so Ben transforms them using the Ultimatrix. As Gwen, Kevin and Julie drive to the Tekadon factory, Gwen and Kevin are transformed into Clockwork and Wildmutt. Wildmutt is barely able to avoid traffic as he crashes just outside the Tekadon factory, which can't be moved. Clockwork remarks that the military has been trying to get into the factory for weeks, with no results. Ben tries to use the Ultimatrix as Inspector 13 captures him. Clockwork is transformed into Humongosaur and Wildmutt into Way Big. Just before they both try to break in the factory, Ben presses the Ultimatrix, causing Humongosaur to transform into Merc Upchuck and Way Big into Nanomech. Merc Upchuck is disgusted by her powers, with Nanomech trying to make her eat through the factory wall. She tries to, but the factory repairs itself and is impervious to Merc Upchuck's energy balls. Nanomech flies through the hole Merc Upchuck created before it regenerates after her attack. He attacks Inspector 13 as Merc Upchuck arrives and eats the bonds holding Ben. She and Nanomech are transformed into Wrath and Amphibian and start destroying the Tekadons, as Ben uses voice command mode to make the Ultimatrix recognize him, transform Wrath back into Gwen and Amphibian back to Kevin. Ben transforms into 4 arms, and punches Inspector 13, defeating him. Ben, Gwen and Kevin force the ship to take off, and Ben, Gwen, Kevin and Julie return to downtown Bellwood. Gwen tells Ben that since she and Kevin got Ben's powers, Ben might have gotten Gwen and Kevin's powers during that time. Ben feels so frustrated that he fought the Tekadon Master with his human skills instead of seeing if he had Anodite and Osmosion powers while he had the chance. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please subscribe our channel and help us to reach 1K subs.